Has there ever been a time that you felt ill, needed to care for an ailing child, or take an elderly parent to an appointment? If you have dealt with one or all of these scenarios, then you need to understand your employer's sick leave policy. Today, I will inform you of the current sick leave policy for Maryland State employees per the Memorandum of Understanding, MOU for short, and the Transportation Service Human Resource System, or TISHAS for short. As the current elected Vice President of AFSCME, Local 174, which stands for American Federation of State, County, and Municipal Employees, I have become well acquainted with many of the policies that govern the state employees. I have also sat in on, as well as contributed to labor management committees. I will now go over some key points of sick leave policy. So, what is sick leave, you ask? According to the MOU, sick leave is an unscheduled absence due to illness. TISHAS defines sick leave as an occurrence. Therefore, any time taken off from work for illness, whether documented or undocumented, would be classified as an occurrence. The MOU states that you are eligible for sick leave upon your illness or disability. In the event of an immediate family member's illness, disability, or death, an employee is eligible for sick leave as well. Also, an employee is eligible for sick leave for medical appointments for themselves or immediate family members and the birth of a child. When it comes to notification, it is every employee's responsibility to notify their employer of their absence from work, whether calling in the same day or putting in for sick leave in advance. Proper notification is crucial. If you are calling in and you are unable to speak with a supervisor on a primary or secondary number, leave a message. According to the MOU, once this is done, the employee is not required to call back. Now, if you are putting in for sick leave in advance, make sure that it is approved before taking the day off. Doctor's notes are referred to as certificates as per the MOU and TISHAS. They certify an employee's illness. Notes are required when an employee has 4 or more consecutive days of absence. Also, an employee is allowed up to 6 undocumented call-outs in a 12-month period before a note is required for any call-outs thereafter. Furthermore, employees are not required to provide notes if sick leave was submitted in advance. So it is always good idea for employees to keep track of the leave they use. In conclusion, this is a brief guide to help employees understand the current agreement between the state of Maryland and the union. Sick leave defined, eligibility, notification, and certificates are some of the topics that employees must be aware of to stay in good standing. Now, let's suppose you wake up one morning feeling chills, runny nose, soreness, and sneezing. So you decide, just to be on the safe side, to take a COVID test. You wait for a few minutes, and the test results reveal you have COVID. Naturally, you're feeling scared and worried about your health. Knowing your employer's sick leave policy will help ensure that you are protected from any disciplinary action. Now you can focus on yourself and the road to recovery. Thank you.